Good. Looks like we got sound. Let me know if this heater is too loud. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. I believe we should have sound. Let me know if this heater is too loud for y'all. That's what that noise is. I'm just a little cold. If it's too loud, I'll turn it off. Set up the TikTok real quick. Excuse me. All right, let's get it. Start with some 2 hearts meditation. Just get in a comfortable position and just relax. You just picture golden white light pouring down through your crown and filling your entire body with golden white light. So picture your entire aura and all your chakras full of golden white light. Just relax. You just picture your entire body filled with golden white light. Your entire body is filled with golden white light. Just picture that golden white light pouring down through your crown and filling all your chakras, your entire body. with golden white light. Every single part of your body is filled with golden white light. Yeah, if it's too loud in the background, let me know. It's just this heater I got going on cold, but if it's too loud and distracting, I'll turn it off. Just relax. Picture your entire body full of golden white light. And now put your hands up and just picture the earth in front of you, the size of a small ball, and project this golden white light to the small earth in front of you. Just bless the entire earth with golden white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just picture that golden white light pouring down through you, coming out through your hands and into the small earth in front of you. And just fill the entire earth with golden white light. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. Where there is sadness, let me sow joy. Just keep blessing the entire earth with gold and white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Where there is doubt, let me sow faith. Where there is despair, let me sow hope. Recall people going through challenges in their life right now with health, relationships, finances, emotional, mental health. Just picture their lives turning around and getting better and better and better, and all their problems gone. And picture them smiling, happy, and filled with inner peace. And fill them with lots of gold and white light from God. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just picture every person on the planet smiling, happy, and filled with God's unconditional love in the form of golden white light. Just picture this golden white light pouring down through your crown, coming out through your hands, and into the small earth in front of you. And fill the entire planet with golden white light. Your chakras are clean. Your aura is clean. Your chakras are clean. Your aura is clean. All your chakras are filled with golden white light. So be it. Just keep blessing the entire planet with this golden light. Just keep projecting this golden white light to the entire planet. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Let every person, every being be filled with God's unconditional love and golden white light. Bless every being, every soul with joy, with peace, with healing, with happiness, abundance, prosperity, with loving kindness and goodwill. Blessings be to all. Just picture this golden white light pouring down through your crown, coming out through your hands, and into the small earth in front of you. Blessings be to all. Just fill the entire earth with so much love and golden light. Just picture that golden light pouring down through you, coming out through your hands, into the earth. Blessings be to all. Just keep blessing the entire earth with golden white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. All right. Now put your hands down and just relax. And just picture this golden white light pouring down through your crown, filling your entire body with golden white light. But picture that golden white light coming from a giant golden star above your head. Just picture a giant golden star above your head, pouring down golden white light through you. And just focus on that golden light. And just relax. Just relax and let go. Let go.
Just relax and let go. Let go. Gently and slowly come back to your body. Come back to your body now. All right, and raise your hands back up and just picture the earth in front of you again. We're going to bless the earth to release that energy generated from the meditation. It's a very powerful meditation, so just going to release the excess energy by blessing the earth again. So just picture the earth in front of you. And just picture that golden white light pouring down through your crown, coming out through your hands,
and into the earth. Fill the entire earth with golden white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Fill the entire earth with golden white light. All right, now put your hands down and just picture golden white light pouring down through you, going down through the base of your spine, through your hips, through your feet, and into the earth. Just picture this golden white light pouring down through you and into the earth. Blessings be to Mother Earth. All right, now to finish up, to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, gurus, great ones, beings of light, all the angelic helpers, all the angels of prosperity, personally to my teacher, Grandmaster Chalk Sui, Mahaguruji Meiling, we thank you for your great, great blessings, guidance, healing, protection, help, abundance, and illumination. We thank you in full faith. So be it. All right, family. Great meditation, very powerful. You guys might have seen some stuff, felt some stuff. Right, that was very powerful. All right. If you're new, I am a pranic healer. I was blessed to be taught by my teacher, Grandmaster Chalk Sui, the founder of Pranic Healing. I discovered him in a video online doing pranic healing on a paralyzed woman, and he was standing on stage about 10 feet away from her. After 10 minutes of healing, the lady got up out of her wheelchair and never used it again, right? Healed the lady in 10 minutes who was paralyzed. He said, anybody can do this, just get my book, take my class. I ran and got his book, read it cover to cover. Soon after that, I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps without her even being in the room with me, right? Less than 10, 15 minutes, right? Period cramps, what are those? Type deal, you know what I mean? Not in my household. So anybody can do this. Thank you so much, Sugar Kitten, for the, yes, it can heal your dog. Matter of fact, you can heal your dog. Check my my healing testimonials playlist. You'll see that 2 times I came on TikTok. I said, hey, you guys are powerful. You guys know healing. You guys are pranic healers too, right? I got pranic healers that are followers, right? So I posted, I said, hey, my friend's dog, you know, he's not in good shape. And he hit me up. You know what I mean? He was like, "Hey, heal my dog, bro." I was like, "Bet, I got you." I was like, "Better yet, I'm a busy man." You know what I mean? I like to be practical and efficient. So I said, "Hey," I posted on TikTok. I said, "Hey, y'all, my friend's dog need healing. Y'all, look at this picture, send him healing, do your thing." Lo and behold, my friend hit me up the next day. He's like, "Hey, dog's doing better." You wouldn't believe how much better he's doing. He's running around acting like nothing ever happened. Like that. And then boom. About no knows a month or two later, sometime later, he hit me up again. Same thing. He's like, "Hey, my dog, can you heal him? Whatever." I posted online and y'all did y'all thing again 2 times. So this energy is real, family, right? And that's more so because I knew, like, yeah, I can heal them, right? It requires a certain amount of energy. You guys collectively, I'm like, hey, enough people gonna see this video and try and send them some energy. All that energy together is gonna be enough. I knew that, so I'm like, yeah, y'all healed this dog for me. Appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. See, we all healers, you know what I mean? Right? So, yes, but if you need any healing sessions, right, just click the link in my bio. Yeah, everything on my website. I'm gonna do it half off again still. I'm gonna put it back up. Why not? Just use my discount code SOUL, SOUL, all caps. You can get it 50% off today. Right? Why not? It was the holiday special. Uh your dog has epilepsy. Okay, yeah, I can't guarantee any results. I can just, guarantee that, hey, if I, try and do healing on your dog, something will happen. Most likely you will see some type of positive results, right? But I don't guarantee anything. But yeah, yeah, I can definitely do healing on your pup, on your dog if you'd like me to, right? Works for anybody and everybody. Shoot, plants as well. I'll be doing healing on my plants, right? Yeah, plants, animals, anything, everybody, plants, animals, human beings, right? We all have consciousness, we all have souls, right? This crystal has a soul, has a form of consciousness, right? This crystal is conscious. That's why we use it in healing, because it can hear us, right? So it can be programmed and we can, use this for healing. The consciousness level of a crystal is pretty much like this: humans, animals, plants, crystals. Everything above crystals has free will. Crystals don't really have free will. They just can, they're just conscious. They're just aware, right? They can hear you, but they can't make their own conscious decisions, right? They can't, right? So that, like your plant, even, you can tell your plant, "Hey, I want you to heal. I want you to grow." And he can be like, "Nah, it's cold in here, or it's too dark, or you're not watering me enough, or I don't get enough sunlight. Yeah, you want me to heal, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna kill over," right? Plants still, so plants, even, plants, animals, and human beings, right, have free will, right? We can be programmed as well, but I can tell you, hey, project golden white light to this patient. You can say, "Hey, nah, I'm kind of busy right now. I don't know, right? I don't feel like it." You can tell me no, you have free will, right? These crystals don't. So whatever I tell them, they kind of got to do, right? So that's just how their consciousness works, right? They're tools. This is why God put them on this planet. This is why that's the case, right? You know what I mean? So, yeah, just some fun facts, family. So, like I said, I've worked on hundreds of cases at this point, right? Broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, hearing loss. I got somebody like 20 to 40% of their hearing back in one ear after I healed their IBS for them. Healed somebody's pneumonia not too long ago. Uh, Same person was having seizures, worked on them not too long ago. The seizures stopped. They were an older person. Yeah, all kinds of stuff, family. You can see all the people I've worked on and healed. I'm not doing the healing. God is. I'm just a pranic healer. We've been trained as pranic healers to redirect and use this divine spiritual energy flowing through us and use it for healing. Anybody can do this, right? So, yeah, worked on lots of cases. You can see in my healings testimonials playlist, you can see my teacher doing that healing on that paralyzed woman. You can see another person that went to a pranic healer. They had heart cancer. After 2 months of pranic healing sessions, their heart cancer was gone. You needed healing for pregnancy. Okay, family, that's a bet. Yeah, my healing sessions is in my bio. Just click the link tree in my bio to get to my sessions. Uh, Once again, I will do everything on my website half off right now. Half off. Why not? People need healing. People just paid a lot of money for gifts and stuff. It was the holidays, so yeah, why not? Everything's still half off. Use the discount code SOUL at checkout. SOUL, all caps. And yeah, healing. So I mainly heal people through videos, right? This is how I help people make money, right? This has all been proven and documented. I heal people through videos, through distant healing sessions, like I said, and through these live streams as well, right? Trying to be doing more of. So, healing through videos. I dropped a video on my first TikTok account. I said, hey, watch this video and I'm going to heal your back pain. Let's see what happens. And then lo and behold, it went viral. And I got dozens of comments of people saying, hey, my back pain's gone. My back pain went away. I had debilitating spine issues for years, and I noticed a tremendous difference. Video saved. Hey, this video helped my neck and back. I watched it twice. Gonna save it for later, right? So I started dropping a bunch of different videos, healing through videos. That's what's on my website. All of those are $5 each, right? They're on sale. They're half off. $5 each right now. You can get them for less than that with that discount code, right? Want y'all making money. So my prosperity healing series and my money manifestation boot camp, those are my two healing series I use to help people make money. Helped over 5,000 people so far, trying to help thousands more. You can see all the testimonials of the people I've already helped make money in my prosperity healing series playlist, right? Shows all the people that are already watching the videos. I'm working on them every day. You just watch the videos every day. I'm doing all the work for you. What's going on is in the prosperity healing series, I'm healing your basic chakra. Teaching moment, family. So everything's energy. Your basic chakra, located at the base of your spine, your tailbone, that controls your ability to make money, right? If that's small, weak, and blocked, you're going to have a hard time making money. But once it's big, strong, and healthy, you'll have a big, strong, healthy bank account, right? So when I figured that out, I started experimenting on myself. Boom, boom, boom. Lo and behold, I made 20 grand from TikTok like my first year on here, right? Less than a year. In total, I think I've made over over 40 grand from TikTok alone, right? Have other streams of income as well. So it's all energy, right? If you could see energy and you looked into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, right, you would see that they all have a big basic chakra. Before somebody hits the mega millions, if you could look at their life clairvoyantly, right, and dial back, right? When I say clairvoyance, right, my teacher, Grandmaster Charles Koksui, right, he did pranic healing. He was an advanced clairvoyant, and he had a bunch of them around him that were monitoring and monitoring and observing his experiments and giving their feedback on what they're seeing, what's going on. So when I say clairvoyance, I mean an advanced clairvoyant can see anywhere in the universe and at any time. They can see in the future, past, wherever. So that's what I said. Okay, when he's clairvoyantly, right? So he said, so if somebody hit the mega millions clairvoyantly, you dial back, you look at their life, probably at least a week before, who knows how long, but at some point before they hit that mega millions, and you could see their chakras, their basic chakra would have blown and got big in size. For whatever reason, don't know what they were doing, right? But their basic chakra is big or got big, right? Thus, their bank account got big. So that's why, anytime anybody has a lot of money or is getting a lot of money, your basic chakra has to be big. And that happens first. So that when I knew that, that's what I started doing for people. I'm like, oh, you just need a big basic chakra. Let me clean you out, clean you up, remove all those dirty, diseased energies, right? That's just what we call it. It's dirty, diseased, bioplasmic matter, right? This energy is bioplasmic matter, right? It's pretty much like the fourth state of kind of like the fourth state of matter, right? Not blood plasma, but hey, what's up, family? Spiritual M Dub. So yeah. So that's what I mean when I say, oh, diseased, dirty diseased energies, that's what we're removing. The dirty energy. So you got old negative thought forms in there that are, preventing you from making money. That's where the blockages are coming from. And then it might be weak and not have enough good energy. So clean out the dirty energy, provide it with fresh, new, good energy. Boom. You keep watching it daily. The basic chakra keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Thus, so does your bank account, right? That's what we do on here. That's why we do Twin Hearts meditation first, so we can clean out our chakras and make our chakras bigger, stronger, and healthier and cleaner. That way we manifest more money when we start chanting SHREEM BRZEE, right? That's the system. All right. So once again, my Prosperity Healing Series, my Money Manifestation Boot Camp, over 5,000 people. Somebody got my Prosperity Healing Series, next day, 19K. Put a down payment on a house. Another person got it a week later, 11K. Another person got it a month later, 13K. I recently just helped somebody become a millionaire with these healing series, right? 2 months ago. Thank you, CC. Another person was homeless. Seen it before. This has happened plenty of times before. Somebody was homeless, got the Prosperity Healing Series. 2 months later, she got a new job, new apartment, was living out of her car, right? This has all been proven and documented if you just check my Prosperity Healing Series playlist, right? Like I said, they're all on sale. All my healing series are $5 each right now. Clairvoyance Healing Series. That's me healing your chakras that govern and control your clairvoyant abilities, right? You guys can see energy. You guys can do all this stuff, right? If you're doing Twin Hearts meditation every day, yeah, you just listen, family. If you're doing Twin Hearts meditation every day, this is a secret ancient meditation for enlightenment that first and foremost heals the physical body. And then when you continue doing it daily, your chakras start to open up and get big, big, big. What happens with that is your supernatural abilities that have been laying dormant start to open up and activate. So seeing energy, astral travel, remote viewing, telekinesis, right? Seeing higher beings, angels, your guides, all that good stuff starts to happen if you're doing Twin Hearts meditation every day, right? My teacher, Grandmaster Charles Clark Sui, the one that came up with Twin Hearts meditation, the coupon code is SOUL, all caps, family. SOUL, all caps, Brian. Yes, sir. So, you're making money every day too. Yes, sir. Spiritual M Dub. I feel you, family. I already know it. I can feel it when I see you. So, uh, if you're doing Twin Hearts meditation every day, my teacher that came up with the meditation says in less than 2 years, usually people are seeing energy by then just from doing Twin Hearts meditation daily, right? This is a very useful skill, something that you guys could really, use in your daily lives. It's a very, very useful tool. Why not be able to see energy? You know what I mean? So, In the clairvoyance healing series, I talk about the first times I saw energy, how it worked for me. There's also a technique in there to teach you how to see your soul, what you truly look like, right? From a very advanced being, Paramahamsa, right? If you know what that means, right? Paramahamsa Yogananda, right? He's same level. Got it from him. Teach you how to see your soul, right? You'll see how it works. Ah, appreciate it, family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Debbie. Yes, sir. Thanks for sending her my way. Thanks for sending her my way, family. Yes, sir. So, yeah, clairvoyance healing series. Got that. Like I said, they're all $5 each. All seven of them are on my Patreon as well for $5 a month if you subscribe, which I recommend. Also, we got the business healing series. What kind of business do you do? I'm in the business of chanting SHREEM BRZEE. That's the foundation of my business. Family, I chant, write, and listen to this mantra on the daily. This is what built my business. So that's the root, that's the foundation of it. In physical, uh, realistic terms, what I do is I do healing on people. I'm a pranic healer, which is a form of energy healing similar to Reiki. Uh, the difference between pranic healing and Reiki is that it's like this, family. A lot of other modalities don't do cleansing. Don't do cleansing. The problem with that is if you come to me sick and you got dirty, diseased energy, if I just start energizing, right, which most other modalities do, they just start, oh, you got a sick, you sick, you got a problem, you got some dirty energy. Okay, let me just give you. They start giving energy. Boom, they start blasting you, projecting energy. Here's how that works. Your chakras, all that dirty, diseased energy, and you blasting it. All that good energy just shoves that dirty energy deeper into your chakras. It pushes it down into the center, down into the root, down into the root of your chakra, right? If you could get a pranic healing book, right, you'll see how the chakras look, right? Looks like a little, in the center, it's like a protective web. This is my heater. Can you see my heater? That's what it looks like a microphone. It looks like a little mesh net. That's what the inside of your chakra looks like. And that little mesh net, we call it the protective web because that's there to keep all the crap out, keep all the dirty diseased energy out. When you got somebody that's schizophrenic, having mental, emotional problems, right? That protective web is broken. There's tears and there's rips and there's crevices and orifices in there. And it's about 2.5 centimeters big, the center of your chakra, right? And if you get tears and holes in there, right? In chronic psychotherapy, right? When somebody's, kind of, mentally ill, that means you have a lot of, unfortunately, we don't get into it much. I just like to keep it general. I don't like to spook people out because you might not really understand how this works. And it's a lot of explaining, but people just hear trigger words and get scared. So when there's tears, holes, and rips and crevices and orifices, negative entities get in there, right? Elementals, negative entities, parasitic entities, right? They get in there and they start trying to influence you and they start sending you energy, right? Start trying to influence you. This is where you get all that stuff, right? The little old devil and angel on your shoulder, right? Hey, yeah, you're a being of pure energy, pure light, right? You're pure, which means that the essence of you, your soul, there's no negativity associated with you, right? So if you're thinking negative, who's that coming from? That's not coming from your higher beings. That's not coming from God. That's not coming from your higher soul. All those I just listed above have your best interest in mind. They would all say the same thing, right? They will all tell you something positive, have you going towards a positive direction. If you think in the thought form like, ooh, I should buy a bottle tonight, and I should, you know what I'm saying? I should drink a lot, and I should, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I should do some hard drugs, you know what I mean? Or right, whatever's sending those negative thoughts, that's a clear indicator, right? Your soul is positive. So if it's anything negative, that's not you. Who is it? I'm explaining how and who it is right now. There's these little entities, right? That's how it works. So they start sending you thought forms, right? They get in there. because of that dirty, diseased energy. That's food for them, right? If you don't have none of this food in your chakras, they have no reason to be around. This is the deal with this is how schizophrenia, mental illness, and all this stuff, anxiety and depression, all that stuff works, right? It's emotional thought forms, right? Little bad guys trying to come in here and influence you and keep telling you, right? Hey, do this, hey, feel sad, feel bad, feel mad, feel whatever, right? And we're bombarded with so many of them that it just gets overwhelming and then we lose the battle, right? But they're in the root of our chakra, right? Which is 2.5 centimeters big. Those little critters are 0.5 centimeter big. So they're small enough to get in there. And then when they get in there, that's what they start doing. So easily disintegrated, easily removed with violet light, right? That's what happens when you do Twin Hearts meditation. Cleans these critters out, that violet light gets rid of them, right? That's why meditation is important. All right, real quick, family. Move this energy around. Stretching real quick. About to do some squats, probably. All right, still here. Excuse me. Oh, well, thank you for the gifts, family. So generous. Just trying to loosen up this spine. That energy gets stuck. That meditation really was powerful. It wasn't lying. All that energy trying to gotta shake it out. Moment of truth, family. Damn, you guys are powerful. This isn't normal. All this stuff we're doing is it's fairly kind of new, right? Doing 20 hours meditation with a lot of advanced souls like you guys through these smartphones, through these devices. Really didn't know, how this was going to work, but it's pretty powerful stuff. I don't just be saying that, right? When I say powerful, I'm talking energetic terms, right? I'm trying to accurately describe like what's going on energetically. So, yeah, ooh, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't work out today. Didn't so yeah, my spine sitting here, it's all, you know, congested and all that tension. So yeah, when we do twin hearts meditation, this is actually a kundalini meditation as well, right? It's the Don Dada, it's everything. Every meditation in one pretty much. So it's also a kundalini meditation, right? So that means there's a whole lot of energy moving up the base of the spine. Be soul ain't do no exercise and get his spine right. All those old football problems start to creep up that back, that spine starts to get a little weak, and that energy can't flow right. So boom. Hence, here we are right now. So yeah, you guys are powerful, dog. Coincidentally enough, I gave myself a tougher job than what I left. Right? Can barely hang with you guys, man. I can't even hang sometimes. You guys are so strong. So yeah, I'm gonna be real. I'm so anxious to go work out right now and go get this off me. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna go work out and get some food, eat dinner, and probably hop on here later tonight, family. Just be real. Just trying to be practical. Just be real. I can chant a little longer, right? Squeeze out some some painful weak stream disease, but I think I'm gonna just wrap it up. This will just be it's more of a meditation session. You guys meditated me out of here. But yeah, y'all keep chanting though. We just generated a whole lot of energy. I'm gonna be real with you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no psychic, I ain't no clairvoyant, but if you ask me giving my clairvoyant observation, hey, it's powerful. And so, yeah, keep this energy going, keep chanting, listen to some Stream Z's, work out. Yeah, I suggest y'all probably, work out too, like I'm about to do. That'll be real powerful. All stuff that I'm just thinking that y'all could do right now with this energy so we can generate, a lot of money as well, right? Yeah, still that full, yeah, see, I was just, yeah, still that full moon energy too, family, still potent. That's another thing, yeah, it was powerful meditation. That's another reason why. Yeah, so definitely should have not skipped exercising today. Just been busy because of the full moon, you know what I mean? But yeah, we got something in. We got something in. Not tripping. Thank you, family. It's all right. Thanks for coming out. Try to be back again later on. Go grab some food. Yeah, I need some energy too. I haven't ate either. Damn, I haven't ate. Damn. So I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping. Don't be like me, man. I'm gonna be real. Another moment of truth. Another moment of truth with you guys. I don't like to talk about it, but the relationship of a disciple and a guru goes far back. If you know who your sat guru is, which we all have one, if you know who your spiritual teacher is, right? Some people call this your guardian angel. It changes depending on the level of your soul, how old you are, whatever, where you at in your incarnations, who you need to teach you. But if you guys are doing this stuff already, you pretty much your guru is your that's your guardian angel right now. That's your guide. That's your main guide, right? You made your way back to him. They're It's a one-on-one relationship right now, right? Anyway, these relationships go back eons, right? You guys have been doing this thing a while, right? I'm hard-headed, right? I know I've been with my teacher a whole lot, been doing a lot of healing and all this stuff. That's why I caught on quick. That's why I was able to. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit is easy to me. I remember this. You know what I mean? I already, you know what I mean? So my thing is I be like, hey, everything's energy, right? I remember past lives where I really wasn't focused on food like that. I wasn't eating, I wasn't doing it. It was just meditation and healing and everything energy, just meditating and meditating, right? I gotta get that out of my head. No. So you gotta work out, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? No, I get my energy through meditation. Yeah, that's true. But your physical body still needs to eat, right? Some of you guys might have been the same. Some of you guys might have been breatharians, had incarnations where you wasn't even eating food at all. You doing long fasts, didn't need to eat, stuff like that, right? Yes. You want me to tell you how you find your guru? Pick them. Choose right now. Go online. Hey, who do I think? For me, I was put. Grandmaster Charles Kokusui made it very clear. He pushed me into. It was very obvious when I found out that he was my teacher. This was not too long ago, right? It was like at least probably like a couple years after I started pranic healing, right? I didn't know he was my teacher, but then it became obvious and evident. You know what I mean? With me, it was very clear after I found out because every single coach, teacher that I had that I deemed a good teacher or coach was exactly like him. That's the only ones who could put up me. The only ones I would listen to was the ones that was pretty much like Grandmaster Charles Kokusui in a different body, right? I'm a very strong-willed person. I'm very strong soul. I'm tough, and my thing is, I just know the souls around me. I come from tough flock, right? That's one of our kind of attributes. I kind of know, you know what I'm saying? If you look at my little soul clan, right? When you come into existence, when your individual soul spark is born, you would come out a little flurry. It looks like a little, if you ever had a, if you ever could look at a fish tank and then pour glitter through the top of a fish tank and you just see the glitter and the sparks just come out in little waves, right? That's what it looks like when souls are born. They're coming out this thing. It looks like a honeycomb generator, right? It's getting spurted out of little honeycombs, divine sparks, right? This is your consciousness. Conscious souls are being born, right? Coming from that oneness, but now boom, that individual spark of light has awareness now, consciousness, and is aware that it's something separate, but one at the same time. So when that happens, you come out with about 100 to 150 to 200 other souls. That's your soul clan, right? Y'all got a really close energies, right? This is where your soulmates come from. Y'all are in the same soul clan. Y'all was literally born together. So, what was I saying? All that. Let's see. Somebody asked something. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So, long story short, if you want to find your guru, you just choose, right? You'll know, right? But oh yeah, what I was saying was is we all kind of our energy is like, hey, we kind of tough, right? A lot of fighters, a lot of tough souls, a lot of ones that you just can't tell no. Strong will, very strong wills, right? So I can't listen to, was kind of the type that, hey, if you my coach and you're fat, like, but you're trying to teach me how to run track, and I'm like, hey, you've never won anything. What if where's your accolades, right? It has to make sense to me, right? I'm very logical minded, very strong will. That's kind of, my soul clan, right? So I'm like, that's just illogical to me. It's not no offense, you know what I mean? It's not like you can't be a heavy set person and be an outstanding coach and have never played the sport. But I'm like, okay, if you wanted to shoot the, if you wanted to be the best 3-point shooter on the planet, who would you ask to train you? You probably, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna probably start putting Steph Curry in the chat or some good 3-point shooter. If you want to learn to be the best basketball player, who you gonna learn? Ask to teach you. Probably one of the greats. You're probably gonna ask like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry. Who are those people? Somebody that has done what you're trying to do. With me, I'm like, I deem a good teacher somebody that's done what I'm trying to do. I'm not just trying to play this sport. I'm trying to be the best. So, who's the best at this sport? That's my teacher, right? With me, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm trying to learn pranic healing. I'm trying to heal people, right? I was waking up as a soul, right? I'm like, hey, I know who I am now. Okay, I'm supposed to be healing others. I'm supposed to be, doing service to the planet. How I do that? Oh, I want to heal people. Then I'm seeing YouTube videos of yogis setting newspaper on fire with energy, their hands touching kids back, and then they getting healed, feeling electric shocks and stuff like that, right? I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I want to heal people. I want to learn what this energy is all about. I want to learn meditation. I want to heal myself, all this stuff, right? Who's going to teach me? Had many teachers along the way, right? My thing was everybody that was teaching me, I'm going to grind and I'm going to do the best I can. One of my teachers was my father. My father's been in more fights than anybody I know and can count. My father actually beat up one of Mike Tyson's bodyguards back in the day. His father, and he's only I only know about him losing about 2 fights, right? Really like one, and he got jumped. So I'm just trying to show you the caliber of souls that I'm around, the ones that were placed around me to teach me, right? I have a great example of the Divine Father and a great example of the Divine Mother as my parents. I'm blessed, right? My father, tough as nails. They both from the hood, streets of East Cleveland, right? It was like number 4 poorest city in the country at one point, right? Tough souls pushing me, right? Been doing hard shit since I can remember, right? That's why I've accomplished a lot of stuff because I've been pushed. These were my teachers, my parents, right? First teachers, just like my teacher, right? Not taking no for an answer. Hey, yeah, okay, I've been the fastest on my team. I've been, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so tough souls. The reason I found out Grandmaster Charles Koksui was my teacher is because everybody else that was teaching me, I surpassed, right? I'm over here like, yeah, okay, I'm a Reiki master. This is great. But I told you I'm a logical person. Hey, I'm not in this to just, it's just not all butterflies and rainbows and, oh, I'm not in this to kumbaya. I didn't become a Reiki master to make people feel good. I'm trying to get rid of serious illnesses and diseases and alleviate a lot of this pain and suffering on this planet. Who can teach me how to do that? And I'm going to everybody I think that can do that along the way. How do I really heal people? How do I really make money? I figured it out because I wasn't going to stop until I found the truth. You are truth seekers as well, and you're advanced souls. That's why I know. That's why you're here. Because this was the end of the road for me, and I've been to every block you done been to down that road. You know what I'm saying? On the way. I know. That's what I'm saying. This was the end of the road, right? This is what, so this was the reason why I found out Grant because he everybody else is teaching me. I'm like, oh, okay, my Reiki teacher. Damn. She hasn't healed cancer patients, right? She's done, some phenomenal work. But I'm like, I'm looking for who can teach me. Boom. Ran into Grandmaster Chalk Sui. I'm like, man, I don't know anybody else on the planet, in my experience, that can heal a paralyzed woman in less than 10 minutes, standing 10 feet away from her. I'm like, boom, okay, that's who I need to learn from. Started learning from him. And then things started getting crazy. I did not take the pranic healing class, right? When I first started out, I just got the book. I got the book, read it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I've been looking for. About time. About time. I'm like, there's a disconnect between these people that are doing all this miraculous healing that you see around here, right? Me looking on a YouTube video, seeing somebody get miraculously healed, and then how do I find out how to do that? I'm trying to do that. Who's going to teach me? That's the problem, right? I found somebody who did that, right? I'm There's plenty great healers around the planet, plenty great teachers, right? This was, I found because that was a reason for it, right? He was just leading me back to him, right? So, one way that, long story short, you can find out who your Sadguru is, who your teacher is, just by choosing them, right? If you choose and go, hey, this is my teacher, now it is your teacher. There's no coincidences. Once you go, hey, this is my teacher, before this lifetime started, y'all were in the spiritual realm getting this lifetime ready. He said, yeah, I'm going to put you down here in this body. And when you're 28, you're going to hop on this live stream and you're going to ask B so, hey, how do I find out who my teacher is? And he's going to tell you, hey, just choose. And you're going to choose. And you're going to go, okay, I think this is my teacher. And boom, that's going to be your teacher, right? This is how I'm going to lead you back to me. Oh, okay. And it's just going to look like this in the story. And it's like, yeah, this is just a whole story. None of this is real. Let's dial back. Let's really remember. You know what I mean? Oh, this is the. I don't, people be rolling around. Oh, this is a simulation. It's not a simulation. It kind of is, but simulation kind of gives you the impression that there's a reality and then there's a simulation, right? There's a true reality. No, this is all reality. This is very much real, but it's not in the sense that it's an illusion. This is a video game. That's how I look at it. This is a video game to me. There's no difference between me hopping on Roblox, playing my little Mega Mansion game, sitting there running up millions, getting millions in my bank account, and buying houses and cars and all that stuff. There's no difference between that and then me hopping on this live stream, chatting with you guys, running up these SHREEM BRZEEs, and then me seeing sales running down my phone. It's the same thing. This is a game. This shit is not real. You got to really step back and remember, you control this. And simulation, it's not real in that sense that, hey, this ain't real because you control this shit. Don't let it fool you. God is just trying to teach you, right? That's where me being from a cut of tough souls, you know what I'm saying, and all these strong-willed and tough beings like my teacher, right? That's where that comes into play, right? My logical self goes, hey, we control this. Why do they know that they can chant SHREEM BRZEE and get rich? Why are they not doing it? Why are they still complaining and saying, hey, I'm suffering. I don't know what to do. Why am I? Do they not know that if they just keep doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this, they can get rich? They're in pain. They're not healing. They're suffering physically. Do they not know if they just keep doing twin hearts and keep doing it and lots of exercise and they can heal themselves, right? Right. No, this is just how my mind works. That's not very correct thinking, right? Because it's like, hey, no, that's just where I come from, right? This is me and my teacher and, and the souls I'm around and all this stuff. Tough guys, right? So, exactly. Many other factors. It's like this, hey, do they not know? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, no. Be soul, do you not know that you ain't doing stuff right? You do the same thing, right? Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. No, this is just my logical mind, right? You know what I mean? I'm just saying why I was able to have success with this stuff. Because I over here like, hey, what? SHREEM BRZEE, I can get rich from this? Bet. I better do this for the rest of my life if I know what's good for me. You know what I mean? That was just my area. You know what I mean? There's plenty of factors. You know what I'm saying? This is just how my mind works. And, so this is what led me to my teacher. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay. This dude gets it. He's like, hey, This is how chakras work. This is da da da. Everything is very logical based. Grandmaster Chogoku was an engineer, right? I come from a bunch of logical minded souls. This is what the second ray is. This is what we come from second ray, which is Vishnu, My Maitreya, do that's back. We spread the love wisdom from the love wisdom ray. That's what my teacher and that's who I work for, which is the love wisdom ray. This is why I am, how I am. You know what I mean? Right? The love wisdom, right? When I first woke up, it was just love, 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 right? And then now I'm kind of more so on the wisdom, right? But it's both. I show my love through wisdom now. I'm like, hey, let me teach these people. Let me teach, teach, teach. No, it's so simple. Look, here it is. Boom. My teacher made everything so simple. I love breaking things down and explaining things to people, right? That's the wisdom part, right? Hey, that's why I was explaining, just now. Hey, what? Pranic healing? Hey, B Soul, if your back hurts, sweep the spine, picture green light around your hands, do 70 sweeps. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, you're crying. Yeah, oh well, boom. There's times where I'm not perfect either. I do the same thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know pranic. It been when I still to this day, sometimes I forget I'm a pranic healer. I'm in pain and different stuff or whatever. Oh yeah, that's right. I can heal myself, right? So, you know, but all that to say, this would led me back to my teacher, right? I found somebody that made it so simple and easy, explained it, and everybody else that was teaching me, I end up unfortunately surpassing. I'm like, dang, you know, they were just, milestones along the way. And that's going to happen for you guys. I'm not your teacher, right? I'm not a teacher. I'm just a dude. Like I said, I'm just here. I'm just might have just introduced you to some stuff, may or may not, right? I'm no teacher though. But you're gonna have plenty people like me along the way that are gonna show you stuff and be little, semi-teachers and lead you back to your true one. That may or may not be, you just may or may not discover who your true teacher is, your Sadhguru in this lifetime or not. Not really important, right? Most important thing is just keep meditating, right? Keep meditating. Because you control that, right? You meditate, do twin hearts, you'll be able to see your teacher. And this is how it happened for me. So I'm in meditation, to be honest with you. Saw some other higher beings in meditation as well. Had another pranic healing instructor tell me, hey, I sense you. I can see that you have a strong connection to my teacher. I can see you have a strong connection to Grandmaster Chalkog Sui. And then what I didn't say was when I first started pranic healing, I didn't take the class. I got the book and I was doing, meditation and stuff. A lot of stuff I got taught through meditation. My Master Chalkog Sui was showing me stuff. A lot of different other masters and pranic healers and instructors will pop up in my dreams and show me stuff, show me what I'm doing wrong. This is how it worked for me. A lot of his, resources and stuff kind of fell in my lap, right? This is just, it wasn't apparent at the time, but it's just looking back now. I'm like, oh, okay, he was guiding me the whole time along the way. Just dropping stuff in my lap because he's like, hey, I know what you're about to do with this, right? You're about to. So yeah. Because we have free will. They can't just go, oh, you're going to wake up at 28 and figure out who your teacher is. They're like, no, we're going to plant seeds along the way and we're going to hope and pray that you find us, and you rediscover who your teacher is, but it's not 100%, right? With these higher beings, it's probably like 99 though. Probably like 99, right? But you still got free will, so it can never be 100% because that means somebody's making you do something. That means you have no choice but to rediscover me at 28 years old. That sounds like control. God and these higher beings will never control you. That's why I say, hey, you're free to do anything. I'm not your teacher. I'm not nothing. Hey, I'm just dropping stuff off. You got free will. I'm just letting you know my experience. Hey, this little weird I'm just a little spiritual nerd. I was just like, hey, that's good. That's yeah. That's a sign, Saint Jolie. But yeah, not too important, family. I'm just like, hey, all this stuff happened when and because I wasn't focused on it. It just happened. You know what I mean? It just so. But if you're seeing these higher beings and any angelic, beings or whatever, any figures and stuff like that, that they, write about in books, right? You see it in your dreams and meditation or having visions. It's for a reason. That's a big deal. Don't focus too much on it, right? Because some people have, could have, but I'm just being honest with you, right? This is when I realized, hey, my energy is getting strong. Hey, I'm kind of close to these guys that, you know, kind of close to these higher beings, right? I'm seeing them in my meditations and dreams. A part of that happening is because they're letting you see them. You guys that are spiritual, you know what darshan means, right? I believe that's what it is, darshan, which means that, hey, these higher beings and all these, they show up to you in person if you get to physically see them, right? Whether that's in person on this planet or in meditation, because it's all this is real. That's why I said, hey, if they come up in your dreams, meditation, visions, out of body experiences, whatever, or while you're sleeping, that's all real. You're still in this reality. You're just somewhere else, but you're actually seeing them. So that's still just as real as if you saw them in person. So if you see a higher being like that angel, all that stuff, I believe it's called darshan. They're blessing you. Mhm. Just by seeing them. You are getting hit with their energy. So pretty much, just to see a spiritual teacher, these great beings, you got blessed. So if you saw Shiva, if you saw these beings, you got blessed. That's probably why you're here. Told y'all ain't some normal souls, man. Right? That's why I'm over here. Had to stop the live stream because I got great beings to guide, right? This is hard work, guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't normal people, man. So yeah, man. Yeah. Missed out on full moon, I promise. I was upstairs in school, right? I told y'all when y'all are advanced souls, what you're doing when you out of body, whether it's through meditation, dreams, you guys are doing stuff. Most likely learn, teaching, healing, some form of service to others, probably while you're out of body, right? Upstairs in the higher spirits, higher realms. So, man, full moon. I was trying to get down with you guys, but I was just, I guess it was a healing time for me. I run amok out here. So the higher beings was probably like, yeah, you need to sit your butt down and get some healing. Let this energy, you know what I'm saying, soak it up, right? So, had some crazy dreams, man. I spent a whole day in school. I can track the whole thing. You know how they be talking about, oh, mall world, right? Today was a rough. Ooh, St. Jolie, you're right. Today was a rough day. Here's why I got on here twice. I had to touch base with y'all again because today was rough. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, see, you guys know, and that's what I be telling y'all, man. This is why it's important to have a community and talk to each other. My girlfriend be thinking, oh, woe is me. No, woe is all of us. Woe is energy. Woe might be the energy of the day. You don't know. If we stay in our little cocoon and don't even talk to nobody or interact with nobody, you won't know. Hey, woe is him, woe is him, woe is him. Oh, we all got woe today. Oh, it was an astrological energetic thing. Oh, the planets was doing this and that. We all got hit with some bum energy today. Oh, we was all feeling like that. Oh, I'm not crazy, right? But we might take these experiences and just say, oh, this is just happening to me, right? But if we don't, right, this is why it's important to meditation, expand your consciousness, literally listen to those words. They're trying to accurately describe what's going on, right? You got to listen to these words, family. You really got to take a step back and meditate and stuff and just think about stuff. Expansion consciousness. Why we use the word conscious. Expansion of consciousness. It's not just, oh, I'm seeing my own aura and then, oh, I see the entire universe. No, you get pushed out your body, your consciousness starts to expand. Boom. Now you're seeing outside your body. Now you're seeing your physical body. You expand some more. Now you're seeing outside your room. If you're asleep on your bed, you're seeing your whole room. Then you expand your consciousness some more. Then you see in your whole house. Expand your consciousness some more. You see in your whole block. You start to astral project and expand even more. Now you're seeing maybe your whole town. Expand some more. Boom. Now you're seeing the whole state. Expand your consciousness some more. Now you're seeing the whole planet. Expand your consciousness some more. Oh, now you turn around. Now the planet's to your back. Now you astral traveling. Now you going who knows where. It doesn't just, it's just not on and off. It's just not, oh, I'm enlightened and oh, I'm not enlightened. No, it's just like, hey, I'm waking up and hey, there's levels to this shit. I got it. No, it's just not a on. Right. Sorry. I get excited, family, but it's so simple, family. That's why Grandmaster Chalk Suey is my teacher. Because I'm like, this is not, people like to make stuff so complicated. I'm like, that's the love wisdom ray. That's the wisdom part. Grandmaster Chalk Suey, he explains things in such the simplest terms, man. Right? So, good talk, family. Good talk. Moral of the story, just keep doing Twin Hearts. Keep exercising, right? You guys seeing higher beings, that's very good. You're getting blessed. They blessed you, right? When I'm seeing, these teachers and stuff in my dreams, we getting work done, right? I don't like seeing them because I know I'm most likely in trouble, right? This is why I was, exactly, Saint Jolie. Exactly. That's why I had, the experience what I, probably told y'all, right? Kind of trying to keep that to myself, but I'm like, right, I don't really tell people about these experiences, right? Because these are very serious experiences. Even a master, right? You might watch a video of somebody, these higher beings that you see, maybe their disciples might say something. Oh, you think you're seeing Shiva? Oh, no, you didn't really see that. Or if you think you seeing Grandmaster Choco Sui, unless you saw this, or whatever, that wasn't a true experience. That really wasn't. No, nah, don't even give people the chance, right? Because once you do, they might taint it and you might not know what's going on, right? Let that energy develop and digest. I had these dreams and stuff, and sometimes it takes a while to process energetically, right? So, um, like I said, had a dream with my, it was a pranic healing master in my dream. And then, don't go guessing, don't be throwing names around, but don't matter. It was a pranic healing master and then a pranic healing instructor. And we was in like a little log cabin, right? And we was having a good old time talking, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then we was eating. And it came to dinner time or whatever. And they got their plates and I got my plate. And I was looking at it and I'm like, hey, my plate is different than what's on y'all's plate. Why ain't I eating that? Right? And I'm like, oh man, like I was so mad. I'm like, I don't eat this. Right? I'm like, so that was for a reason. Whenever I eat what was on that plate in real life, I'm fine. Whenever I don't, issues come back, right? I'm over here like, oh man, I'm doing everything, trying to do, take all the medical rule, whatever, do healing. I'm like trying to identify what's going on. I'm over here like, nah, I don't got nothing. I have a discipline issue. Sometimes I listen to my teacher, sometimes I don't. Imagine a higher being, right? Visiting you in your dream, taking time out of his, right? He's got so many, he's pretty much control. You don't know how many disciples across the universe your teacher has. And they say, hey, my disciple is ready, my student is ready for me to boom. Teach them through dreams. They're meditating enough. Now they can get to the higher spheres and interact with me. Boom. Let me let me drop off a transmission. And then you take that transmission and you don't listen to it. Right? I'm over here like, man, I don't eat that. So I continue to do my own thing. I'm like, "Arr." And then when I'm like, okay, let me just try this. Oh, I'm good. Like the problem never happened, right? Sometimes it might be stuff that you would never think, right? You would never think. I'm not gonna tell you what these items were, what it was, but just know, hey, sometimes it's more serious than just, what he was doing was teaching me, hey, I'm trying to teach you that, hey, you really saw me in your dream. That's why when you do what I told you, when you eat what was on that plate, you're good. And then when you don't, right? That whole experience with the pain issues in the stomach could be teaching me that, oh, that really was a spiritual experience. Oh, my teacher is, oh, he's teaching me through dreams now. Bet I need to listen. Bet. And now he's like, okay, he listened. Boom. And now he probably might visit me in a whole lot more transmissions. He's like, hey, boom, we can get more stuff done. We can be more effective now. Oh man, Saint Jolie, you're speaking too much truth right now, man. me, yeah, man, you right. That's the thing. Living with others. Ooh, if you live with other people right now and you're the most spiritual one in that place, I send my blessings to you. I'm pretty sure you guys are probably the most spiritual person in your household. So if you live with other people, even just one other being, you and your kid. Someone was detected at your Well, a lot of you guys are giving birth to children that are more advanced souls than you, so you'll be good. Maybe if it's just you and your kid, but anybody else, you and somebody else that's not a child, anybody, hey, probably beings that are not as spiritual as you, man. You guys got my blessings, family, because I know that is not easy. Family life is the fastest way to evolve spiritually. That's how you evolve the fastest way as a soul. Family life. Because that shit is so hard. It's so much friction. Siblings piss you off. Parents piss you off. Everybody does, right? Everybody in your family, right? Y'all see each other every day. Just being different persons, different beings, different souls. There's going to be friction because y'all aren't the same. Y'all have different views. It's so, yeah. So your higher beings and your teachers placed you in those situations, those scenarios for a reason. Because they know you guys are getting what we call a lot of soul points right now, St. Jolie. So just keep pressing. Just keep. I know it sucks. I know. Trust me, I know. But hey, they just trying to. That's why I'm like, hey, I take all this family stuff just as serious as me doing a healing on somebody. Because I'm like, hey, nah. When your friend hits you up and say, hey, can you trying to hang out today? And you're like, nah, I got to do this, do that, or whatever. Or, you doing some spiritual stuff and you thinking, oh, yeah, I'm advancing my soul. I need to meditate. No, I can't be hanging out with family, wasting my time. They don't even do nothing spiritual. Sometimes going eating some ham hocks with grandma might be what you need to do. Or, hey, maybe your brother wanted to hang out and, have some drinks tonight. You're like, I don't drink no more. He knows that. I only meditate. Yeah, sometimes you might have to throw back a shot or two. Boom, right? People see this stuff. They pay attention, right? My reality check was when my dad was like, I was eating food and I'm over here trying to be a, secret vegetarian, secret vegan. And my dad over here like, hey, oh, look, you taking the meat off he made me a sandwich or whatever. And like, oh, try this, eat this. And I'll take a bite. And I'm just like, oh, yeah. And then I'll spit it out because I'm like, I don't eat meat. He see me making a sandwich one day, or he see me getting his sandwich, and I'll take it upstairs and take the meat out or something, and then throw it in a trash can, put some cover it up so they don't see it's thrown away. All this crazy stuff. And then they goes, oh, sees me in the kitchen. Oh, yeah, look at him. Yeah, he making them air sandwiches again. So now, hey, to be honest with you, hey, try this. So I got a little meat. Suck it up. And I just take a, obviously it's like, hey, use your best judgment. But what happens is I can't negate the fact that I can sense, and to a certain degree, I can, I can sense that energy. So what I don't want to do is what happens in those scenarios is somebody goes, oh, they feel like you're doing that holier than thou thing. Oh, just by having your certain diet alone. Oh, you don't want this. Oh no, she don't eat pork. That's right. You're like, what? I didn't even say anything. I'm just sitting here. Yeah. And people are producing negative thought forms because of just your lifestyle, right? So to prevent that, right? Like I said, my teacher, he went somewhere. Imagine how much negative energy and negative emotions and mental energy somebody would produce. They produce a whole lot of trash in their aura. And then that's kind of directed at you since you're the one that produced it. Now you're getting hit with psychic attacks. That's one reason why we just, hey, all right, let me take a bite of this sandwich and eat the meat, right? It's not all about that. I do it for diet and energy and all that stuff. It's not just okay. It's just like, hey, but it's all energy now. So I'm like, hey, yeah, this little sandwich or whatever ain't gonna kill me. I might just have to do a little pranic healing almost or whatever the deal. But hey, it's all good. Because what you won't do is that person will see, oh yeah, she really likes my sandwich. She eats good, right? You just want to. I do this all the time with my girlfriend. Sometimes I'm just trying to be healthy. I'm just trying to like be responsible. And she's like, hey, you want to try this? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Oh, whatever, then. Now she's just producing a whole lot of negative, and I just pissed her off. You know what else pisses people off? When you curse them out, when you slap them. You see, it doesn't matter what I did. They just got pissed off, and it's directed towards me. Just from my diet, I'm getting psychic attacked. I'm getting a flurry of negative missiles coming at me. You guys start meditating and seeing energy. They shooting at me. Hey, try my sandwich, right? They made that sandwich whole time. They like, yeah. When they taste this, oh my gosh, it's gonna hit so good. Man, this is my favorite sandwich. I just want, and they just want to share the love with you. A lot of times, food is love, and they just want to share the love. And when you don't, and you don't participate, or you go, hey, I don't eat that, boom. Now you cut that love off, and now you just, we can't prevent that. That's what we can't prevent. That's why I'm like, hey, you can call me what you want. You can, I done been, hey, I know not to, what and what not to eat. And I also know that what comes out of people's mouths is also more important than what goes in your mouth. You gotta start getting into the energy world. You'll see, hey, okay, I don't want this person producing all this crap. I have to deal with it. Most likely it's gonna be directed directly towards me. So it's like, hey, to keep her from going, and then I'm wondering why I'm not feeling good. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Oh, this is good. This is actually good. Right? That's on you, family. I'm not telling you what to do. That's why I don't talk about, diet and everything, but to just, so because you don't want them producing all that trash, you know what I mean? And this is just how, Grandmaster Charles Sui taught us, right? He went to a place, a third world country. He's vegetarian, right? They roasted a pig, all this stuff. And then, so they were like, hey, master, what did you do? You're vegetarian. What did you do? Right? He said, hey, I ate everything, right? Yeah, to deal with that same SHREEM BRZEE, we can set the, right, even if they're wrong, speaking the truth costs us. Yep, exactly, right? There's nothing we can do. I'm just telling you how it works energetically. You can do that, whatever. To them, it's only going to translate to holier than thou, and you're going to be getting hit with missile attacks. I'm just trying to prevent you from missile attacks because when somebody's pissed off at you, you're getting psychically attacked. What do people come to me for? Hey, I'm not feeling good because I'm getting psychically attacked. Have you been turning down food? Right? Somebody's pissed off. We can't control that. I'm just telling you, hey, do what you want to do, but I'm telling you, right? Don't wonder why your back hurting when you're over here rolling around. I'm vegan, I'm vegan, I'm vegan, I'm vegan, I'm vegan. And people secretly hate you. All that hate is, yeah. I hope you got a strong solar plexus, family. I'm just telling you how all this works, right? Any master will tell you, yeah, I go around, there's another, I believe it's Moses reincarnated. He says, hey, whatever my disciples want to eat for that day, that's what we eat. Imagine him going, oh, I don't eat that. And his disciples are like, man, you are the number one person on the planet that I love. I look at you as God in the flesh, and you're like, damn, my master doesn't want to enjoy this chicken with me right now because he doesn't eat that. I feel bad. Like you will feel like, damn, I'm not on his level. It's just like, oh, I'm not there yet. I'm trying not to eat this chicken, but I'm just not there yet. I still need to eat it. You see all that he's producing. He's just like feeling bad, right? You caused all that. These masters know better. Hey, what's a little bit of chicken gonna do, right? It's all good. They bless the food. Everything is energy, right? We don't need to, right? So what will happen is we can protect ourselves from that energy, right? You meditating, they're them producing them psychic attacks. That's not the issue. Because you're gonna be fine. You protected. Yeah, y'all got shields up. Y'all know the deal. I'm not worried about that. That's low level, you know what I mean? Just, if you're not protected. But if you are protected, here's the deal. You still generated negative karma. That's what these masters will not do. They're not here to generate any new karma. They're here to get rid of everybody else's karma. That's why you see people like Grandmaster Chalk Sui passing away kind of earlier than you would expect a miraculous healer to pass away. And from pneumonia, I healed pneumonia. Grandmaster Chalk Sui showed me how to heal pneumonia. And this is what my teacher passed away from. This shit gets really very, very deep. That's why I keep it general to you guys. He's taking on his disciples' karma. So, in passing away from is a little bit of each and every one of us our fault. That's what these masters do. They go, oh, let me alleviate this pain and suffering of the planet. Let me go down here. Be soul is never gonna da da da. Let me take some of the heat off of him, right? He needs to heal a lot of people, but he got all this trash, all this bad prosperity karma because he didn't did all this, right? Let me get rid of some of it for him, so my disciples can do better and be more effective on this planet. And that's what they do. They look out for us. They really, 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 really love us. You know what I'm saying? So boom, in turn, all that energy affects them, and then they boom. Reading autobiography of a yogi. Paramahamsa Yogananda had some bad karma. He had some the celestial bodies astrologically was about to do him dirty, right? He had some bad stuff in his astrology chart. So Sri Yugaswar seen that, and he dispelled some of that karma for him. When he did that night, Sri Yugaswar had I think he had a really bad fever, right? He got sick because he took up that negative karma and got rid of him for him, right? That's what they do. So, yes, very good book. Read that, family. But all right, I got to get out of here, get some dinner, and I'll be back, family. All right. Love y'all. Peace.